It's that time of year again. It's airshow season. It's April 12th, and we're going to Sun. And it doesn't get better than this. Alright, so off to Sun and Fun. It's about to leave here. It's about a 4-hour flight from my hometown, Jefferson, Georgia. And we're going to stop about 3 hours in to get some fuel, use the bathroom, some lunch, and then we're going to go from there. Flying to Willinston, Florida. Not going to do a whole lot of flying this leg just because we're going to file just to do some practice for my instrument rating. And then we're going to go from there. It's going to be a fun trip. Made it to Williston. It's about a 2.5-hour flight, a little bit quicker than we were expecting because we had about a 25 knot headwind or tailwind. We didn't have to stop anywhere for bathroom, and look at that. That's not something you see every day. Steerman coming in. Nice. That's cool. You don't see that. So we're gonna get some lunch, go to the bathroom, and then we'll be on the road. Alright, so we just finished up having lunch at Williston Williston Airport. It's a pretty good stop. I recommend it. Piper Cub restaurant, a little family-owned restaurant. I'm gonna throw the GoPro in the plane and we're gonna head to Sun and Fun. Okay, so we're back in the airplane. Had some good lunch. Definitely recommend the Piper Cub if you're anywhere in North Florida coming south. You had the tuna melt, right?
Tuna melt, yeah.
Tuna melt. And then I had a cheeseburger. Pretty good stuff. Met a couple guys also from Georgia going down to Sun and Fun. They were flying a Stearman. That was cool. And then a Super Decathlon as well. So a couple, good range of airplanes. So Dad's going to fly this leg and I'm going to navigate. We'll see how he does. Dad's never flown a plane in his life. So it'll be good.
Wilson traffic, Maule 1013 Quebec, departing runway 5 to the south, Wilson. Feels like summer.
Yeah, I know. There might actually be a taxiway like through the grass, like through the trees. That's kind of what it looked like. Just a turf taxiway.
Could be.
That's definitely the runway, because there's definitely runway markings.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we were planning out this trip, we realized that there's a grass runway here, and so we were originally going to do some practice while we were here after we did some lunch, and then we couldn't find the grass strip. It was like on the other side of the trees from the rest of the airport, and so we were like, all right, let's just land on the paved runway. And then you had to go all the way to basically the back end of the property of the airport to get to the taxiway, to get to the main part of the runway, or the main part of the airport.
Yeah, there's a taxiway there.
So kind of a pain. So we just stayed on the pavement. Okay, so a little bit about Sun and Fun.
Hold on.
Sun and Fun is one of the biggest air shows in the world. Brings in about 250,000 people every year. What did you say, close to like 5,000 planes?
Probably.
Ish, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So it's a big deal. And so you have a bunch of people coming from all around the world. Just come to this air show and enjoy the air show. That being said, before the air show and during the air show, the airspace gets quite busy. And so I have a packet of about, 10 sheets of paper with instructions of how to enter the airspace. I'm expecting it to be pretty busy.
It's pretty much controlled chaos.
Yeah, and so I've never flown into Sun and Fun. I've been several times. It's kind of a big deal for our family because my parents, my mom and dad, met there 30 years ago. So it was 30 years ago last week was when they met at Sun and Fun. Just kind of a, you know, cool bit of history.
And they said it wouldn't last.
Yeah, right. It's going to be interesting. I'm definitely going to video the whole approach, basically until we get on the ground. So once we're on the ground, we know where we're going. They're just going to have ground marshalers, guys on ATVs and stuff like that, just bring us to where we need to park. We're parking at Paradise City, which is like the ultralight field south of the actual runway. So that's where all the STOL guys are parking. It's going to be a fun time. So we're about 30 miles out from Lake Parker, which is like the initial marker to where you like kind of start the sequence to get into Lakeland. It's already starting to get busy. We just listened to the ATIS frequency, which is basically, it just repeats all the information that's on the instruction sheet that they give you. And they tell you what runway they're using and stuff like that. It's gonna get busy really quickly. I mean, looking at the GPS, in a 15-mile radius, there's already, I don't know, 20 aircraft on the screen. Since we're a slower plane, we're gonna be at 100 knots at 1,200 feet. The way that this works, you don't talk in the radio. None of the pilots are supposed to talk unless they're like asked a question by ATC. So the way that you acknowledge what the ATC is saying is they'll tell you to rock your wings. And so you literally just rock the airplane. So, and the way they do everything with ATC at Sun and Fun, it's all visual. So everyone's transponders are on standby. And so you have different like ATC stations throughout the area where you have guys with binoculars and portable radios talking to you. So it's pretty interesting. It's really cool. All right, so we're less than 20 miles from Lake Parker, and it's starting to get interesting. We haven't seen really any aircraft visually yet, but they're all over our GPSs. We're able to pick up the radio frequency pretty well at this point. We're probably gonna start seeing planes pretty shortly, if I had to guess. What are you doing?
Just making sure we're not descending into anybody.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so currently it's not super busy. It's at least the first frequency isn't where we got to fly over the lake. We're only 7 miles from Parker. We can see it clear as day in front of us. We haven't like seen any. We know they're out there, and they're not like super close to us, but we can, you know, we haven't seen any yet. We're at the altitude we need to be at, which is about 1,200 feet. We're at about 100 knots, which is pushing it for this plane.
Yeah, darn near full throttle.
How many times have you flown into Sun and Fun?
Twice, I think.
Okay.
Twice into Sun and Fun and like 4 times to Oshkosh, maybe.
That's a lot of stress.
Yeah, especially when you're solo going into Oshkosh.
Gee.
That was before GPS. All right, there's our traffic right there over the power plant, Sam.
Yep. So you just fly over to the power plant and then fly
westbound.
Westbound?
Yep.
Okay. And then hook up with I-4,
yep.
Right? All the traffic must be already here or all coming tomorrow. Because it's definitely not all that busy.
No.
November 13, Quebec, Lakeland arrival. You can turn right down, right turn towards the interstate, join I-4 for the arrival.
In the turn now, 13 Quebec.
13 Quebec, altimeter is 29er, 89er. Once you're established on I-4, switch to the tower, frequency 135.22 and monitor.
13 Quebec, thanks.
Is he like hiding in a bush somewhere?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're not busy.
No.
I'm actually really surprised. I figured this would be a busy time.
Okay, so we fly westbound. What are our landmarks?
So you need to keep the departed power plant flying westbound. Continue westbound 1/2 nautical mile towards the intersection of I-4 and a 4-lane road.
That's right there.
That's right. One of these two.
It's this one right here.
Is it? Because there's also this one.
Well, but this is really obvious. What happened?
My headset died.
Oh, good. All right, so now we turn, follow I-4.
Yep, just follow I-4, turn southbound.
Going to tower.
Up there after the line.
Roger.
All right, whoa. All right, so there's the ball water tower. Not good timing.
That was horrible timing.
Yes, it was.
All right.
All right, so there's the ball water tower, there's the cake water tower. We're going right between those two.
So white water tower to your right, and the golf course and the cake tower to your east. So your left, I guess.
There's the golf course, there's the cake tower.
Right, okay. So just keep that on your left side. And then the white ball tower to your right side. Man, I could have done this.
Yeah.
And as soon as you're slow down, you can expect a 180 to back taxi.
Roger.
All right, so fly southbound toward the large V-shaped building.
Well, once we get past the golf course, right?
Lincoln Blue to the Whiskey Sierra over the V-shaped building.
It just says
Tower Blue, right, Grumman, ready to back taxi.
it just says follow I-4 approximately 3 miles.
Yep. Then once we pass the golf course,
Yeah, back taxi.
turn southbound towards the V-shaped building.
I'm gonna
Blue
see.
Cirrus on down one, turn base.
That's it right in front of
Hold
us.
down 1 third base to Whiskey Sierra.
Blue Cirrus, expect the big runway. Expect 27 left.
Okay.
Grumman, no delay on the back taxi, please.
Grumman.
Grumman, no delay. Left turn at 523.
Left turn 523, no delay.
On the base, 27 left. Clear to land.
Watch the red line.
27 left. Big runway. Clear to land.
Clear to land on 27 left, the big runway for 33 Whiskey Sierra.
All right. This is where things get interesting, I think. It doesn't look like there's anyone here.
I know.
Where is everyone? Maybe everyone's coming tomorrow. All right. Fly southbound towards the large V-shaped building. The blue-roofed airport terminal building at LAL is directly south of the large V-shaped building.
Grumman, when you make the left turn, use the right side of 523. There'll be traffic coming the other way.
All right, right side, 2-3.
Ground's point 4. We'll see you.
Tower, did you push me to ground for the Grumman?
Up, ground point 4.
1-4.
Oh, turn base.
Turn base wall.
27 left. High speed to the end.
Yes, ma'am.
On the downwind, turn base.
Ground, Grumman 5 is blue white Grumman at the end of approach in 2-3 for the FBO.
Okay, you should be on ground point 4. Turning base, 27 right. Aim for the orange dot. Land on the green dot. 27 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 27 right. 1-3 Quebec.
Grumman, you still with me?
So she said green dot? Land on green dot?
She said 27 right, right?
Firm 27 right for 1-3 Quebec.
On final, 27 right. Skinny runway. Land on the green dot. Clear to land. High speed taxi to the end.
I just got
Green
off
dot.
the 2-3. You want me to taxi?
Grumman, you should be on ground.
Nice.
High wing, turn down one.
Where's the sheet?
Tower, Cessna 89er 679's on runway 23, holding short of 27 right.
Is that visible?
Hang on, yeah. Just hang on to it for a second.
Cessna 679, you still up tower?
Yes, sir, 679's with you.
Roger, I'll get you out here shortly. Be ready to go.
No worries.
2607.
Cessna 679, that aircraft over the runways on the left side, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Okay, we're clear to take off on 27 right for 679er.
Affirmative.
Well, that was fun. Now we're going to parking. Yeah, it's not super busy.
No.
I must say, I'm kind of surprised. I don't know. Maybe everyone's just coming tomorrow. There's a lot of RVs.
Yeah.
So this is sounding fun. Definitely gotta charge my headset.
Yeah, that was pretty bad timing.
That was horrible timing. Well, because I knew my headset was charged, and I knew my receiver was mostly charged, and I was like, you know, it'll be fine. Like I'll have enough battery.
Yeah.
Like it might be a little bit close, but you know, it'll be enough.
Famous last words.
Little did I know, it was not enough.
By 5 minutes.
Maule is here. I see their tent. All the aero show stuff. I don't know why I'm not getting videos of any of this. Aeroshell team here. The Geico Sky Typers. I thought they were supposed to be here. Is he telling you to stop?
No, he's telling me to turn right.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's warm.
Yeah. Lock the door if you want.
Welcome to Florida. I got too much stuff on my... I'm gonna drop something. I see Mustangs.
Where are we on that map?
I have no idea. See, there's the end of a runway, so we're here.
Well, yeah, maybe. Yeah, so we're gonna go taxi down that way, around the end of the runway and then south.
Because we had to go, we landed this direction,
Yeah,
so we went all the way
back.
around.
Yeah. All right, so there's a light sport coming in on Paradise City Airport. We're pretty close.
Sounded fun. It's Aerostar just on Foxtrot, clearing 27.
Star Advisory Tower, good evening. And where do you have to go?
Performers hangar.
Okay, and you can look for a bike there, and they'll show you the way. And are you familiar?
Affirmative.
Hey, welcome. Sounded fun.
All right, thanks.
Home-built corner. All of the vans.
And ground, Blue 85, just clear at Foxtrot. Going to the performers ramp.
5, Advisory Tower, good afternoon. Proceed to the ramp, and are you familiar?
Yeah, if I can get down there, well, you know what? I'm going to have to go down past that Sky Raider, I think.
That sounds like Rob Ryder.
Might be.
Now, the one ahead of you just turned left on Delta, and he's going down Bravo to get there.
I'll do that, thanks.
Soft.
Well, yeah, they've had quite a bit of rain. Doesn't really surprise me. But, I mean, it is Florida. It'll probably dry out quite quickly. Can you feel that it's soft?
Yeah.
Ah, there's our parking. Oh, that's Steve's plane. That yellow Highlander. I don't know why that took me so long to realize that.
Okay, so we made it. We're currently trying to figure out how/where to get our rental car because we're not camping. Dad doesn't like camping. We just did like a little interview thing and like do like little liners that they have for the live stream and for the PA, which is kind of cool. That was pretty much it so far. It's really quiet for Sun and Fun. You would say this is quieter than normal.
Yeah.
So it's definitely quiet. We're just gonna see how it goes. I have a feeling tomorrow is gonna be busy. It's gonna be, the airspace is going to be really crowded tomorrow. So yeah, we're just gonna go from there. Okay, so we figured out where to get the rental car. We actually had to drive off of airport property to go to the Enterprise building to get the car. This is not the rental car. This is Tom Flannery's Jeep. Tom was awesome enough to let us borrow his Jeep so we could go pick up the rental car. So Tom, shout out to you for letting us borrow your Jeep. A shout out to you as well. Tom is the guy who puts together all the National Stole Series events. So Tom and his buddy Doug, they're the ones who kind of put this whole Stole series together, which is freaking awesome. So shout out to you guys. What you're doing is incredible. You're really doing a lot for aviation. I don't care how much people tell you that, you're not told that enough. Alright, so we're pretty much buttoned up for the night. We're just kind of hanging out now, waiting for something to happen. I think some of the Stoll guys are going to be doing like a barbecue and stuff like that tonight, so that'll be fun. Just to hang out and meet some new people, because honestly, that's what this is about. Meeting people, hanging out with people, and it doesn't get better than this. I mean, this is where I'm hanging out. This is it. You got a couple 182s. Got a Sport Cub, got a Kit Fox, got a Super Cub, and good old Steve Henry's Highlander tucked way back there. And man, there's everything here. Everything. Any type of plane you can think of is here at Sun and Fun. I almost hit my head off the counterweight. Legend over there, another Cub Crafters, and an Aviat Husky, and our mall, and everything you name it, it's here. It's probably here. Yeah, we're just hanging out for the night. Big day tomorrow. Apparently they're doing practices in the morning. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. We'll see, because I have to be here at like 8 for a briefing, so we'll see. We may or may not do that. So what you think?
What's that?
So what you think
About what?
Yeehaw.
It's pretty cool.
Getting ideas.
Not good ones.
Yeah, we look at airplanes now before my mom come, so she doesn't have to hear about all the ideas that we've got. So
Yeah, it's some scary stuff.
all right, so we made it back to the hotel. There wasn't really any point of staying much longer than we did, just because there's nothing really going on. Came back here. So tomorrow's gonna be a big day. First day of the actual show. So we're gonna be flying. The Stoll group's gonna be flying in the afternoon, or early evening, I guess I should say. Before that, we're just gonna get there, kind of scope things out, and take a walk around the show, and who knows what we'll see. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I love Sun and Fun. It's a good event every year. Yeah, so we're gonna walk around, see some vendors, and watch an air show or two. So I don't know who else flying tomorrow. We'll have to check that out. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. This is gonna be a fun series of many. I'm gonna try and make a video every day that I'm here, which might be a lot to ask, but we'll see, depending on how fast I can edit this video. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. If you like it, please hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you're interested in Sun and Fun and seeing what's going on for the rest of the week, please subscribe. I'd love to see this channel grow. I'd love to build this channel. It's been something that I've been wanting to do for quite a while. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Thanks.